Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently sat through 4 whole hours of the Snyder Cut, and as a fan of DC, oh my god, this was absolute perfection. And we see a lot of characters that we normally do not see, and the ending actually changed quite a bit for what's to come, and I loved every second of it. It was beyond epic, and I personally think that this is the best Justice League movie out there. And of course, my friend's like, "Oh, this is like a freaking anime." I'm like, you're not exactly wrong." But anyway, he'll never understand why I like superhero films that much, or enjoy the characters, or I'm drawn to it. I always have been ever since I was a little girl, so that's never going to change. This is the pinnacle of what I consider to be a solid comic book film. Everything about this is absolutely stellar, and 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, hands down. Loved every moment of this. 4 whole hours. I thought, yeah, I've sat through films, Bollywood films that are 2 hours, 3 hours at the most, and I never felt the one bit least bored, or that the movie was moving too slow. No, it has the same kind of energy and movement throughout, and there would be some moments of quiet or some reflective tone, and then you would get a lot of origin, like with Victor. I thought, oh, because I mean, the fans know, but it's still on a cinematic scale. It was just, I thought, whoo. And you feel bad for Silas. You really do. You feel horrible for Silas, and you think, well, I don't know if you have your flaws. I don't know if what you did is actually redeemable, but you're just trying to be a good father, and essentially it shows. And I actually cried. I wasn't expecting to cry, but I lost it. I just totally lost it, because that father-son relationship was very strong, and you could see a lot of the theming of our family coming through, and that's one thing that these stories tend to do a lot of, and you see that. I mean, I know it's sort of a cliche in the DC universe, so you have characters who are orphans, and you think, well, Disney took an example from that, or maybe DC got its inspiration from Disney. I don't know, it's possible, but it makes for a very compelling tale, and tragic, but there's nothing I can say about the film in and of itself that warrants any kind of critique. It is absolutely, positively perfect. And of course, my sweet little peanut is wanting to be loved to no end right now, so I am petting him. Yes, I know, you're a needy little munchkin, aren't you? Yes, you're a sweet little schmoog, and you need all the loving you can get. Yes, I know. You're so nice and soft and loving. Yes. He's just purring his little heart out. Now he's gonna go take a walkabout. I think, unless he'll come back here. He's on the bed right now, just wanting to be petted as usual. He's a typical calico. Anyway, sorry. This is my favorite movie in all the whole franchise, just because it's unbelievably good. But now I'm looking forward to the sequel to Suicide Squad, because it's coming out fairly soon. I'm so excited. And then I've known about Black Adam for a long time, and if you've seen my reviews before, you know I'm a huge Shazam. Shazam is probably my second favorite character to Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman is the first ever comic book character I was exposed to when I was just a little girl. And being as fixated as I am on Greek mythology, it was just a natural pathway for me to walk down. And I found her absolutely fantastic, and I love Wonder Woman. I'm never going to get over her. She's always going to be my favorite character, no matter what. I guess you could say I am a DC girl, but I love Marvel. I mean, equally. I think that you can be both and not suffer the slings and arrows of purists. But anyway, um, I thought that the inclusion of a lot of characters that we don't really see in the cinematic universe was just icing on the cake, and this the cherry on top, and it was beyond excellent. I really don't have that much else to say about the Snyder Cut of Justice League, other than if you're a fan of comic book films, then this is the movie for you. And it is just beyond glorious. There's nothing bad I can say about it. It's just from start to finish, it is just absolutely stupendous. And Snyder really, he outdid himself. And 4 hours on this particular thing, it's like, I wanted more. I honestly wanted more. And I got to be out of my mind. It's like too much of a good thing, but as too much of a good thing is tempered in such a way that it doesn't feel like it's too much or it's rushing things. It is formatted in such a manner that you feel like you're getting enough expose and origin of each character, that it's done just beautifully. And this version of Aquaman is my absolute favorite. He is badass and I love him. Because before you thought, oh, Aquaman is a very weak character. No, he's just the Chad of all Chads, honestly. To be honest, I really can't say that much else about the film, other than I absolutely adored it, and I highly recommend you to see it if you are a fan of comic books, particularly if you're a DC maniac like myself. That's all I gotta say. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, tutti.